Hey guys, this is Josh Shoemaker and Dan Keenan here for the next SPI ball review. This time it's going to be for the Viking Conquest. I'm going to probably get that wrong a couple times. So the Viking Conquest features the strobe AI core, which is found in the original Viking that came out last year. And this time it's wrapped in Reserve Blend 94 solid. So if you guys know how the numbering system goes for global, the higher the number, the stronger the cover. And so this means it's got a ton of teeth, a lot of traction, and a lot of overall shape. The interesting thing about the strobe AI core is it's kind of on the medium to high side of RG as far as big balls go. So it's 251, 052 for the differential, and then 016 for the intermediate. So quite a big jump as far as differential and intermediate goes, but as far as RG is concerned, normally when you see the really big, strong covers on the asymmetric balls, they're usually in the like 048, 049 range as far as RG is concerned. So this being a little bit on the higher RG side compared to those, you're going to see this one definitely get through the front part of the lane a little bit better than some of those bigger ASIM, but it's definitely going to, when it transitions and goes on the end of the pattern, it's definitely going to be a little bit more forward, which is definitely what we've kind of seen out of this so far. So definitely not on a fresh house shot by any means. So I'm about 5 or 6 further left than I would be if I was throwing this on the fresh. But we'll still try to just stay pretty forward with it. Whew. Got that one going right a little fast, but with that cover being as strong as it is, it definitely had no issue blending off
of it. All right, so the original Viking is one of my most used pearls last year, ASIM pearls. So this one, very similar layout. I want to say this one's about 5.5 by 4.5 by about 5.5. So kind of pretty much straight up and down for me between the pin and the mass bias is right in the thumb. My early thoughts are this kind of really reminds me of a ball motion of a gem somewhere in the gem line there. A little clean in the front, but once it gets going, it's very tumbly, very forward, good control.
So yeah, definitely. I mean, even with us being on, this is definitely far stretch from a fresh house shot. It doesn't feel like it's getting offline in the front part of the lane as quick as like if I were throwing an Ion Max right now. But then as soon as it sees that friction, you can definitely see it transition and go forward a little bit faster. Whereas the lower RG balls like the Alpha Crux and the Ion Max, they feel like they're almost a little bit more rounded off of it. So stay in the same spot. Just try not to get this one right as quick. There you go. That was closer to where I want to throw the first one. But yeah, no problem shaping off the end of it. And just 10 back.
I wish a camera would pick up on the flare lines because there's a lot of flare.
Yeah, definitely no shortage of flare on that core.
Let's see if I can scroll a little better here.
I'll go ahead and cheat a couple left on this one and slow it down just a little bit. That was 2 and 2 left. Didn't roll that one quite as much. Tried to come around that one a little bit and had no problem hooking.
Oh, that's got to get. I missed it a little bit at the bottom, and it boogied.
Yeah, it seems like it's keeping the pins pretty low too, which I feel. I mean, we've talked about it endlessly at this point, where it feels like the AI core balls they definitely. I feel like they're stronger for sure. You can definitely tell the difference between the AI and the non-AI core balls, but also like how they just go through the pins. It feels like it keeps the pins a lot lower. Go ahead and jump another 2-in-1 here. And a little axis rotation. There you go, another 2-in-1, and came around a little bit more and had no problem whatsoever shaping again.
This might be the first time in a long time we struck while we were warming up and struck when we turned the camera on. It doesn't really happen. All right, I'm going to go a couple left myself just to see. Oh, yeah. I might like this a lot.
Yeah, right. It's funny though, you can see the white splotches in the ball, and it feels like my rev rate's about half of what it is. But so I guess I'll just jump right into the Viking here. The Viking for me, honestly, has not gotten a ton of lane time. As far as cleaner asymmetrics go, I've really been a big fan of the hyperdrive pearls. So when I need to get into something with a bigger engine, cleaner cover, usually I kind of jump right into that. I'll go ahead right back into where I started with the Conquest. It definitely floats through it substantially better than the Conquest does, but that's just because the cover is so much cleaner.
All right, so this was my go-to pearl for most of the last season. Josh talked about the hyperdrive pearl. It did not roll very well for me. So this really filled that spot. It's got probably a little 2000 lane shine on it. I expect it to definitely have a little more right to left in it. All right, I just overmoved, that's all. So definitely, as you can see, cleaner, but more right to left motion. I just overmoved there.
So it's kind of the cool thing about having both of us with drastically different styles, and usually we use fairly different layouts. So it's pretty rare if we both really like a ball. Usually it's one really likes it, and the other one doesn't really like it. And then the ones that usually we both like end up being ones that stay in the line for quite a bit of time because they have some versatility across a wide variety of styles.
It's just because Josh doesn't use his thumb, that's all.
Yeah, he's not wrong. So I'll go ahead and jump in. This was where I threw the last shot with the Conquest. So I'll get in here and add some axis rotation to it. That was fairly similar to the last one, the Conquest there. So again, added axis rotation to it. That one still felt like it floated through it quite a bit easier. I definitely think I could have more room left with that than the Conquest.
All right, I'm going to jump right on top of where I struck with the Conquest. See what I can do. Wow. All right, so it's actually a good sign. There's actually quite a bit of difference in the two covers.
I think it helps too that we're not. I mean, they're definitely a little toasty out there, but they're not absolutely scorched like the last few videos that we've been bowling on. It's in the summer here. It feels like they oil once a week. Go ahead and jump right into the Conquest again. split the difference between the last two. Go right in the middle.
Softy.
That one hooked. Yeah, after not bowling at all for no.
I better throw this one good because there's a special guest appearance by Mr. Chris Lamb. Probably came over to make sure I'm not hitting up on it, so I better make sure I throw it good.
For sure. This ball's so good. Alright, see if I can end on one good one. I didn't expect the last one to hook as much as it did. Alright.
Not yet. After the video.
Right where we ended with the last one. There's another 2-1 left. There you go.
Reminds me a lot of a gem, like how they tumble.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of Original Reality. Definitely feels stronger, but as far as the core, like it feels like it's a little cleaner and a little quicker down. So, if you guys are interested in grabbing them, this Friday release, right?
Yep.
Right. So actually, going to get this video out before release date for once.
Miracles happen.
Yeah. So we'll catch you guys in the next one.